Hey, John Kavakis here with another edition of My Take, and today we're going to take a look at the Matrix 1969 Ford Aurora 2 wagon, which was a concept car. Okay, so concept cars, idea cars, cars of the future. The car business has always had a very particular fascination with what we would call idea cars, cars that would with outrageous designs and maybe even more outrageous interiors. A lot of them were just kind of design studies that they were going to try certain elements of design out on the public to see how they were received, and some of those designs elements would show up on production cars, probably toned down quite a bit, but they were test beds for what the public was looking for and what they would like to see. Now, most of these types of cars had wild exterior designs, and if the exterior designs kind of stretched the envelope on design, the interiors would stretch the imagination of what could be, what sort of cocoon could you be in traveling down the highway. So very few of those things made it into production, but we saw bubble tops, crazy steering wheels. One of the things that eventually made it into production was seat configurations, seats that would turn and spin. And Chrysler started, we saw them in show cars in the mid-50s, but Chrysler cars introduced them in 1959 across the lineup. In 1961, the Buick Flamingo concept took that one step further, and the seat would spin all the way around and face the passengers in the back seat. The 1967-1968 Imperial offered up the mobile director's option, a little mini moving office for executives on the go. And so there was a lot of really neat stuff out there, and it all came from idea cars, from dream cars, but few were more attractive or more fascinating than the 1965 Ford Aurora concept. Now, this was an incredible wagon, a beautiful design, very advanced, very modern looking, and it had a lot of neat ideas like full-width headlamps that today might even be LED, dual-action tailgate designed for easy entry in and out of the back end of the car. An interior, and here was one of the big things on the Aurora concept, was the interior. It looked like a living room. Now, the Aurora never made it into production. Those body stampings would have been far too expensive to make. But some of the ideas did. And several more of the ideas that we saw in the Aurora showed up in 1969 in the Aurora 2. Now, that's based on a 1969 Country Squire wagon, but brought a lot of the interior elements from the Aurora into the 1969 Ford design, which really kind of was saying, look, we've got some room here to give you some really neat stuff. So it had wraparound seats, swivel passenger seat, beautiful suicide doors on the passenger side with no B-pillar in between. And Matrix has given us a model of that car, the 69 Aurora 2 in 1/43rd scale. I want to take a look at it. And so I've mentioned this before. I want to mention it again. A Matrix's packaging is just a cut above everyone else. They got a really beautiful base, great case, great protection, but great presentation as well. So I'm going to get this on the turntable and let you take a look at it. But I want you to pay special attention to the wheels, to the luggage rack, which is absolutely exquisite, and to the great job that they did on the interior. I'll have some close-ups for you as well. Okay, so there it is. That's Matrix's Aurora 2 concept, 1969 Ford, based on a Ford Country Squire. It's available at your favorite dealers. Matrix does not do business direct, but you really need to go to their website and take a look. They've got an incredible array of offerings, and sizes go all the way from 1/43 up through 1/6, and I'll give you the web address right here on the screen. Now, these are going to sell somewhere around $129 or so. Prices may vary. Get a hold of your favorite dealer. They're going to go fast. So if you've got a dealer that deals with Matrix, contact them right away and let them know that you need one. Thank you, Yap, at Matrix, for working with us on this. And thank you for tuning in. Look, if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. We'd love to see your comments. You got to go to the YouTube channel in order to leave comments, but the manufacturers are starting to watch the comments as well, and making adjustments when they can to them. So I really appreciate your time. I appreciate your help. The channel continues to grow, and I've got more Matrix stuff coming. Hopefully we'll have it for you within the next week or so. Thanks for tuning in.